Hello, good morning and welcome. It's the 3rd of November and it's just after 6 o'clock. Well, we did quite well yesterday on the pound news. I was quite pleased. I sold the pound against the Japanese yen and now it's come down. I've actually bought the pound against the Australian dollar and this morning that's actually come into profit. So it was like a double whammy, a win-win. I've got just over 1% on for the month so far. And anyway, we'll see how that goes. We'll start this morning with the AUD USD. We've had some bad news for the Australian dollar last night. So we've seen a nice red candle this morning. Nice to see it coming off the highs. And I hope when it comes down to support, that it's going to break through this support. We've got a commercial short ratio of 6.15 to 1. We're below the 50 on the RSI, and I see this as breaking down hopefully over the next couple of weeks. This afternoon we should have good news hopefully for the American dollar, the non-farm payrolls, and more importantly actually is the wages. So as long as we get a decent figure on the non-farm payrolls, it's okay. But I'd like to see a little bit of inflation on the wages. Right, that about says it really for the euro US dollar. We're waiting for the news this afternoon. We've had a little bit of strength the last few days, and I'd like to see a little bit of weakness. I've taken profit out of my trades that are up the top here. So I only have some small trades left. I've got a commercial short ratio of 1.64 to 1. Obviously, the commitment to traders report is out tonight, so we'll see how that's affected. We're below the 50 on the RSI and slightly pointing up, but the news this afternoon will be will hopefully see a bit of more strength coming out for the dollar. Pound USD. I did say this green line down here was my target at 129. I think we dropped to a couple hundred pips yesterday. We haven't bounced back much. There's a commercial short ratio of 2.06 to 1. As I say, the commitment of traders, they've been long the pound for a long time. So actually to have a short on there, there is quite a percentage change in the position of the commitment of traders. We're below the 50 on the RSI. We've had this sideways movement. Hopefully we'll see this break over the next couple of days and the pound to go down a bit more. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Well, we've seen a bit more upside. I must say I wasn't quite expecting this, but we're looking now maybe for it to go up to the 20-day moving average, maybe the 50 on the RSI, and then bounce back down. We have a commercials short ratio of 1.03 to 1. So we'll see how that goes later on. USD Canadian dollar. We have a commercials short ratio of 3.67 to 1 for the Canadian dollar, which is long the pair. Over the last 5 or 6 trading days, we've come down basically onto support. We've also got a little touch of resistance just here, just above it. So I think, with the payrolls this afternoon, I think we're going to see a bit of strength unfold for the US dollar, and we're going to see more upside on this pair. So that's what I'm looking for this afternoon. USD Japanese yen. We've got the commitment of traders this afternoon. If we see a good spike up in the dollar this afternoon and we get a nice high, I believe that would be a good short entry position. So what I'm looking for is the RSI to come up above the 69.1. So we'll see what happens this afternoon. We have a commercial short ratio of 4.4 to 1. That's, sorry, long the Japanese yen, short the pair. So we'll see what happens this afternoon, but not crazy about it where it is at the moment. And the crosses are so much better. Silver. We've just seen sideways movement the last couple of days. Obviously, if we get a good report for the dollar this afternoon on the payrolls, the price of the silver will come down. So I am bearish of the silver anyway, and I've got my trading down here, but I was hoping to see quite a big move down. So I was hoping to reach recent lows of about 15. So that's what I'm hoping for. Right. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you again tomorrow for the Commitment of Traders report.